walking this evening. Getting your warm up here. Got get my warm up going on. Get those muscles warmed up. Get some stretches in. Okay, how many's ready? Get a little, let's do 20, 30 minutes or something like that. We can get this done. Sun's starting to come out. Hear the dogs barking in the distance. Birds are singing. Beautiful morning, beautiful morning. Good. Feel warmed up? Hey, yeah. I wanted to say how many wanted to get some of those extra crunches in yesterday, extra little booty squats, extra little wall push-ups or something like that, and you forgot to get them done. Yeah, me too. I do it all the time. You know, one of the things I do, I know everybody's got these. You know, those little bands that you know you get for your favorite cause? Just put one of those on. You know, pick your color, whatever you got, you know. Put one of those on. This one says, hey, I'm drug free. Yay. But anyway, this one, I got this one from a race. Police officer gave it to me a couple weeks ago. So anyway, put it on and you'll see it during the day. And, you know, remember to get those squats in. You know, do 10 wall push-ups or something like that. It really adds up. You'll be surprised. You know, you start doing that. I did a 21-day challenge push-up a couple years ago. And by the end of that 21 days, my arms were getting beefed up, yay! And I was able to go from the granny style push-ups to the regular plank push-ups. So, you know, 21 days, you know, it's something like that. You know, just do something that's going to remind you. Okay, let's get right into this. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's get you started with some simple upper arms. Well, we'll kind of work our way down. So we're going to, let's just do some simple bicep curls. What have you got? You know, if you're doing some soup cans, you're doing some water bottles, you know, something like that. Whatever you've got that's going to get you some weights going on there. So when you're doing just some simple curls, you know, you're going to get your position, get your chest up straight, shoulders back, you know, get those arms down, and they're kind of stuck to the side here again. You know, you don't want to get them too far back there again. You'll see whenever I bring them down, you'll see what I mean. So let's just go. We're going to do, we can do 15 of these easy. Yeah. 1, 2. See how the chest kind of goes up and the arms are out. 4, 5, 6. I got some soft knees going on. 7. Sun's starting to come out in my eyes. Got some sunglasses. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wind's starting to blow. Yay. Okay, getting back in positions again. We're going to come forward. Let's just come forward on these. Okay. They're a little harder. It doesn't seem like they are, but they are. Because you get the workout both ways. Let's do, can we do 15? Yeah, we can do 15. Okay. 1. Doing about chest height. 3. Going down slow, keeping the same speed. 5. 6. 7. 8. Remember to breathe. 9. 10, 11, you're blowing out as you're going up. 13, ooh, here comes that sun. 14, 15, woohoo. So now we're going to take them, excuse me, and we're going to go do some press-ups. So when we do this, you go and you're pressing up and you're coming down, not releasing all the way. You're turning and you're pressing up and you're coming down. See how I'm turning them? Pressing up, coming down. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. I forgot to give it that extra little bicep thing. I was doing it the twisting. 3. Getting our biceps in here. See? 4, 5. I'm going to be blowing. You're blowing out as you're going up. 6, 7. These are a little harder for me to get my rhythm going. 8. Give it a good stretch. You can feel it all the way down to your abdomen. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. 15. Good job. Okay, let's do those lateral flies. Good base of support. Make sure you do a body check. Knees are straight or parallel with each other. Feet, you look down, your feet, one's not in front of the other one. Hips are square, chest is up. We're just going to fly up like this. Remember, we're going to do that little extra thumbs up when we get up to the top. Ooh, brought my sunglasses out. Might have to put them on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blowing out is going up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, feel the burn. 15. Good job. Roll those shoulders out, you know. Give them a little roll there. Getting them stretched. Roll them forward. Good job. Good base support. Okay, let's see what we're going to do now. Let's do over the head. And working on that back. So you take your weights, double them up. Remember, we're just going to do, got some soft knees going on here. A little bouncy. Just doing over the head. Okay, working those back boobs, as I call them. Big muscle group right there. Big muscle group. Start to sag over there on the side. Get that underarm flab. Been wearing a nice party dress, and if you look in the back and you got some skin hanging out and you're going, oh, you know, so you don't want to get rid of that back fat, as we call it. Back boobs. Here we go. 1, 2, blowing out. 3, 4, I'm doing the counting for you, blow out. 5, deep breath, blow. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, going to 15, 13, 14, 15. Good job. When you're doing exercise, it's good to have various weights. You know, get your 2, get your 5s, I've got some 8s down here. So you can double them up. When you're doing something like this, you know, when you get higher weights, obviously you can't double them up. But, you know, you have some of these smaller ones that you can double up and do something. And also when you're doing a circuit, you know, doing a set, doing another set, a group of exercises, you can do the heavier weights, you know, as you progress into that last one. That's going to get that muscles build up. That's what you're looking for. Muscle burns a lot more calories. Yes. So when you have some muscles, especially upper body, I noticed that, you know, if you have some sugar issues like I did, remember, a lot of people remember I was type 2 diabetic. Whew, it's gone. Lost about 35, 40 pounds. Keeping it off for over 10 years now. But whenever I started putting the muscle mass on, you know, I noticed that if felt like my sugar was up, you know, you get to know where you know your body, you know your symptoms. And then I just needed to I could go walk a little bit, or I could do some upper body exercises and burn that off right after I ate a meal. Once you have diabetes, blood sugar issues, you've damaged that pancreas, you know, and then it's not doing its job as well as it would have been if I hadn't been too carb loading for so many years. So, okay, let's do some of flies. So anyway, got our arms here, and we got our soft knees going on. Do a little body check, got our chest up, and let's do 15 of those again too. Gonna keep our arms, you know, kind of at the side here, so working that muscle group. And we're going out. You feel that chest expand, stretches out. 3, 4, still blowing out as we go out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You know, when you do those, especially those simple ones, you know, you want to work your way to, you know, 20 or something like that, even 30. You feel like they're simple. Let's do some laterals. Just, you know, with the weight, you know, gives those intercostals there a stretch. As we get older, what happens? Things that were up north, they go down south. So, you know, like our boobies that were up here, you know, they're starting to sag a bit. You know, the belly that was, you know, sometimes you feel like you could take it and go like this. You stretched it out and you go, that's where it needs to be. Yeah, it's gone down there a little bit. So, you know, it's going to take some exercises and strengthening to pull those muscles back up. Takes us a little longer as we're getting older, so don't give up. Here we go. It's going to go off side. 1, 2, we'll do 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5, doesn't look like much, but it's stretching. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The more weight you get, the more you're going to have some stretch there, some muscles build up on those laterals. You want to get, it helps with those love handles and those back that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Let's, if you got some progressive weights, you know, grab those. Wanted to show you a couple other things. These are only 8 pounds. Got some 10 pounds back there. I do that with these as well. We're just going to bend over, and we're going to put our weights down. You can see that better. We're just going to go down. Got little soft knees. Back, see my back's not rolled there. We're just going to go down, and we're just going to be hinging at the waist. Okay? Keeping my head neutral there. I'm not looking up, straining it. My back is flat. If you can see, I'm just hinging at the waist. With this shirt on, it's hard to tell, but that's all I'm doing. Okay? My legs, I'm keeping them still. Got in that one position they're going to stay in. I'm just going to be hinging at the waist. And so you're going to feel that, you're going to get that workout going on here. You're going to feel that stretch, you know, there in the base of the glutes. Working on that booty a little bit. So, let's do, we can easily do 20 of these, depending on your weight. You know, get that back, get that shoulder, chest up, and we're just going to go. Here we go. You can always be blowing up as you go. And that's a 2. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, coming up about mid-thigh, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Felt that lower glutes? Kind of felt that in the back of the thighs? You know, give them all a stretch. Okay, got little areas you need to work on. Think about what muscle group, something you don't, you're not liking. Feel like it needs, as we get older, different parts of our body, we don't use them as much, and the muscles are sagging. Where do I notice that more is women, as we get older, around the knees, around the elbows, around here, around there, obviously around here, yeah, all those areas. Let's go into our cam twist. And as we're going down, then we're going to do some arm rolls too. We'll get back to that. So, you want to get your imaginary ball going on, get your soft knees. Remember, I always talked about hydrating. It's, haven't hydrated as much this morning. Feel better. Okay. So I got my cam twist. You can get one of these at Sports Academy, I think. Order online. It's called a Kamagon with a G-O-N ball. Made in USA. So anyway, you get your imaginary ball. Got one of your kids' balls. You're going to be working this area. We all need that. Little wider base of support. Soft knees. Chest up. You can tuck that booty in a little bit, Kind of right there at the, flat back. Maybe it feels like it's stuck out a little bit. But anyway, get your soft knees, chest up, good bouncy knees. We're going to go. And each side is 1. Or each side to side is 1. So we give it a full rotation. Okay, here we go. You want to get that twist all the way around. Keep that body straight. And you want to feel those, almost like you're putting that behind you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. 5, 6, 7. Doing 20. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. You want to work your way up to 30 on those. Not as hard. It's not because it's not as hard, but you're getting a good workout from it. Okay, we're gonna do some arm rolls. Remember with arm rolls, same thing. You want to work your way up on your weights. Start out with something lighter. Try to get in 3 sets. I'm probably only gonna get 2 sets in today because I talk too much. So, whether I had some 8 pounds here, we could do 8 pounds. Gotta get those crunches, get those squats in too. So, talked about doing arm rolls. You have something you're holding out here, something you're holding on to over here. You want to get yourself, notice how my back is flat, not giving it a round back. Make sure that's very important. Get some soft knees going on. And see, this would be something where you definitely want to progress up in weights, whether you're doing, you did your 5 pounds, work your way to 8, work your way to a 10 pound. Okay, here we go. We're just, it's dropped down. We're rolling it up. Rolling it up. Dropping it, getting that release, rolling up. Try to do the same as you're going down, speed as you're going up. Don't want to lose it on the down because that's very important. That's that resistance. That's going to work on those muscles, different muscle group. Where we at? About 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Flip around. Make sure your feet are the same. Got some support there. Arm down. Keeping that head neutral. 3, 4. Rolling it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. got to get some squats in here. Need to work on that booty. That's where you got to get those out, get those going throughout the day. Do several of them, little bursts. And they've done some studies. They always thought that you had to do, you know, get a 30-minute workout or get a 45 or get an hour. You had to get that in, you know, you had to get that strenuous part in. But then there's some studies show that you could actually do little micro bursts. You know, do a 5-minute, do a 10-minute, something like that throughout the day. You know, it still adds up to your 30 minutes, you know, and that's does just as well. You know, if you do your exercises in the morning, you're going to burn more calories throughout that day. Yay! So get up, get them done. So do our squats. You know, you don't have to have a band. You can get, so I've seen these at, not this kind, but some, I've seen some at TJ Maxx. They're not as good as this one. But something to get you started if you want to do that. Or you just, you don't have to have a band, you know, because if you're doing them, you know, just kind of on the fly, you're not going to obviously have something with you all the time. So just put my arms out for a little balance. Or you can put them forward, reaching out. It helps that balance. Or like we talked about, tuck them in like that. Helps do that core. So what are we on? 7? We can do 20 of these. 8, 9. Forcing those legs out. Not coming over my knees. Getting that booty back. And we talked about if you give that little extra tuck there as you get up to the top, you know, it's going to strengthen, help that base of that glute. That's where you want it. You want to get that booty, get it tightened up there. Not going to get tightened up if you don't work it, especially if you've lost weight. Muscles start to sag a little bit. A lot of times weight loss, people just do restricted calories. And when you do that, you don't get your protein in, you're going to lose muscle mass. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Remember I talked about if you can go down lower, you can really feel that, you know, as you get down there farther, feel that stretch. Come up, give it a tuck, give it a tight, you know? Boom. Boom. So, ready for some push-ups? Sure you are. Okay, do granny style. If you don't want to do that, you're real energetic, you know, put your chair. You could do that too. Or you do a countertop in the bathroom. Do a chair, get you a plank position. Make sure you're coming down about your nipple line, because that's why, like we talked about, you can develop Popeye arms. If you don't, nobody wants Popeye arms. So I want to make sure my chest coming down about my thumb level. How many you want to do? 10? 15? We'll start with 10. Actually, the wall of the chair gonna be a lot easier than if you're doing them on the ground. 1. Blow as you go up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just do 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Notice I kept my head, you know, straight. Don't want to start putting that neck up. Really strain that neck if you do that. Okay. How we doing? Anybody sweating? Got your sweat going on? Get your drink. Probably a little warmer out here. That sun had truly come out all the way. Okay, let's run through a little quick second circuit. May not get them all in. We'll get most of them in. Didn't want to keep you too long. Be done by 8. So a good little 30-minute between my talking, I know. Okay, we're just going to do ups. Here we go. 1, 2, got some soft knees going on. Chest up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Straighten them arms out. 7. Keeps that core tight. 9, 10. Going to 12. 11 and 12. Good job. Biceps We need those biceps. Ooh, I didn't teach you triceps. Okay, we'll do the biceps. Going down. Keeping it. Don't release it all the way. Don't release those muscles all the way. So don't put your weights down all the way like that. You know, arms are tight against your side. Feel those biceps. Feel the burn. 5, 6. I'm going down slow. See, the resistance is just as important as 8 is the up motion. 9, 10. Going to 12. 11. 12. Good job. Double them up. Got 10 pounds now. I'm going to go over the back. Okay? Notice how my back's straight. Booty kind of tucked a little bit. Soft knees. Going back. 1, 2. Feel that stretch all the way down your front. All the way down your chest. 4, 5, 6, 7. Work on the triceps. 8. In the back. 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Let's get some extra chest in. Chest up. Got my weights here. Chest. I'm just going to fly them out. Ready? 1, 2. I want to feel that. Squeeze that back muscles together. Squeeze those shoulder muscles together. 5, 6, 7, 8. See? Squeeze. 10, 11, 12. Good job. Let's do a little more triceps. That's important. Do some triceps, you know. Get that position there. Back flat. Just like I was going to do some rolls. You can do 2 at a time, or you can just do 1. And just flying them backwards. Okay? Make sure you keep that head straight. Flying backwards. Want a down motion just like the top motion. No throwing them up there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Okay, let's get some arm rolls in. Do a cam twist real quick, and then we'll get some squats. Arm rolls, man, we talked about when you're doing some arm rolls, work your way up to a heavier weight. You know, you want to build a little muscle there. You're gonna have to work at it. So I got what do I got here? 20 pound. So you're working your way up. Okay, get that position, back flat. You're holding on to something. Your weight's down. 1. You know, as you go up on your weights, you don't have to do as many as the number. So, you know, I went up on my weight here. If it was too heavy, I felt like it was too heavy, I didn't think I could get a whole 12 in. You know, stop at 10, stop at 8, 7, 8, doing 10, 9, 10. Okay, released it slow there. See, gonna go to the other side. Sun's coming out. Got my back flat, got my position, my legs. Try to do a little body check. Chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Get that one out of the way. Jump into our cam twist. You know, you can pick your favorite exercises. You know, just do a couple throughout the day. Do the workout, run this video again in the morning. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, head straight, chest up. 5, 6, 7, side to side. 9, 10, 11, going to 20, 13, 14, hips are straight, 17, where I went, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Like I said, that's not too hard, so work your way up to 30 on those. Let's get our squats in. Do these, you know, if you want to get that booty lifted up, you're gonna have to do squats. Several, maybe more throughout the day. Work yourself up. Once you got that muscle build up, you can back off a little bit. Go to workout, every three times a week or something like that. But you gotta get it started. Okay, you can either go down on your chair. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna do from sides. Get that booty tucked. 8, 9, 10. Going to 20. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know if you're like me, sometimes my brain goes off in la la land thinking about something else. You got to think about your body position, because sometimes you get into that back rolling. Me, I lose count. Got to be mindful of that positioning, especially if you're starting to get tired. Your body position is going to go. What are we doing? We're going to do some push-ups. Yeah. Get our last load in. Let's do some push-ups. So get your counter. You can go on the ground. Do the granny style. Okay. Here we're in our plank position. Make sure we want those. If you can see my back, you want those back. On those back muscles, you want them to flare out as you go down. So you got to make sure your hand's in good position. You're sinking your chest right between your arms. 3, 4. Now come up. 5, 6, 7. Doing 10. 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, give them some stretch. Those arms extra. Wake up tomorrow, you're sore throughout the day. Need to give some stretch. Get some stretches going on. Don't just say, I'm so sore, I'm not going to do that again. No, get some stretches in. We didn't do a lot. This hip flexor is really important. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing because this is important. As you're going throughout the day, especially if you wake up at night and your hips are sore, you need to be do this throughout the day. Stretch back. That's going to stretch those hip flexors. If you're sitting more, especially if you're even doing that in the evening, when commercials comes on, do some hip flexors. Get up when you go to bed at night, give it a stretch. Wake up in the morning, give it a stretch before you get out of bed. Need to stretch those hip flexors, stretch that glute. People have that pain in the rear, and they're not a pain in the rear, they just have the pain in the rear. It's that piriformis. That's a long ligament that runs down here. That pain down the back of your leg. You need to be stretching